All right, it's time to try to rekindle the love affair with Lambina. Tommy sent me 5 more pieces to try. And here's what we do. We need to do a giveaway. We hit 100 subscribers, thanks to you guys, gals, guys. And so we're going to do a giveaway. If I can get something out of these 5, Lambina, one of them will be the giveaway. If I can't, we'll do plan B. But let's cross our fingers. Let's stay positive. Let's say that these 5 right here are going to turn out in 5 amazing Lambina stones. One of these might be dark, I think. So here's what we're going to do. For the giveaway, I've thought about this. I've with my other channel, I've learned that giveaways don't really get people to subscribe more. I'd rather do a giveaway for people that subscribed just because they enjoy the channel than because they think they're going to get something for free. That's just me. But I would like to, so here's what I think I'll do. So I don't know how many videos I have out right now on this channel, 15, 20, whatever it might be. Anybody that's subscribed and comments on a video answering a question that I ask in the video. So for example, last night's video, I asked, which one of these 2 stones do you like better? One has a broad flash pattern, one has a floral pattern. Which one do you like better? If you comment with a reply to a question like that in any one of the videos, you're entered. You're entered for the giveaway. And hopefully one of these turns into something cool. If not, I promise I'll find one that you're going to like. But that's, so you're entitled to 1 entry for every video. You can go watch them. If you've already watched them and commented, great, you're entered. Especially if you you need to make a comment that is an answer to a question within the video. That indicates that you watched the video and that you replied. So if you want to, go back and watch any one of them, increase your chances. You're allowed 1 entry per video. And what I'll do is I'll do a random number generator. The videos are in order of when I posted them. If there's 20, I'll do 1 to 20. That'll pick the video, and then I'll find how many comments are in that video, and I will pick random numbers until we pick one that qualifies as somebody who replied to an answer to a question. How about that? So without further ado, let's go out and see if we can't cut some Lambina to make me love Lambina. All right, so here is your chance to get an entry for this video. Which one of these 5, come on, where are you? Which one of these 5 do you think will turn out? You don't have to get the answer right. You just have to answer the question. This one, it's hard to tell. It's almost impossible to tell. It's completely covered in skin. This one has got 1, 2, 3, 4 color bars. One on the top and the one on the bottom are almost no use to us because they're just a piece of it. So we got to try for one of the 2. This one right here is the biggest one. It's probably a 4 or 5 carat piece, but it's got a tricky color bar. It has got a tricky color bar. I don't know. This is one of those ones where I don't know where the color bar is. It shows some color. We're just gonna have to start cleaning it off and see if we can determine where that color bar is. That one's tough. This little guy right here, it's got some bright color showing in it, but again, we're gonna have to open it up to see where it's at. And this one, well, that whole face is color. That one right there, we probably won't do much to except for, I mean, look at that. It's all color showing. Other than try to get the largest stone possible from that. But this is the problem I have with Lambina, if it's a problem per se, is that doesn't tell me where the color bar is. And I've learned from the other Lambina that if I cut it in the wrong place, all of those lights go out. It's getting color from I don't know where. I don't know how to tell where. It's not a color bar that you can see in Lightning Ridge and Cooper Pedy and meant to be any other field. Man, the color bar is there, you can see it. In this Lambina, a lot of them, it's kind of almost like Ethiopian opal in that the color bar is just sort of in there someplace and you don't know where it was till you winked the lights out. But let's start. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll probably just start each one, kind of show you once I get them all kind of opened up a little bit. And I'll probably do a little fast forward right here, but let's start. All right, start out by taking the skin off of this crusty one. These are all pretty small. I mean, I think best case scenario, we're going to get 1 carat. All right. So that showed that we might have a color bar in this one. That one might have given us a good I think right there in the top we just will go the color bar. We won't count our chickens before they hatch, but that one might be straightforward. Ah, it's cracked. So it's got the crack right there. We're going to lose a significant, almost a third of what is already a very small stone. Yeah, the whole third of this right here has got cracks in it. So that one is kind of a long shot to get anything but maybe a pointer. But let me go a little bit deeper. Go a little bit deeper and see. See if those cracks can come out. Nothing else, we're going to have to, oh, there it went. So that just expedited the inevitable. You got that. You got that. It was a pretty green color bar, but there was cracks all. There's still cracks all through this. This one would just fall to pieces as we. The only thing holding it together is the skin. So I think there's a strike one. That's good, right? We got the bad one out of the way. Now this one's going to be nothing but love, if I can hold on to it. Taking this base down a little bit. This one could be a small two-sided stone. So we've got it exposed. This little hussy is exposed. But we're having a tough time getting the sand out. Pretty much the whole thing's color. We've got about, there might be 2 carats. I bet it's more like a carat and a half there now. We got sand in that bottom right there. But beautiful color. We got a domed face there. That's the difficulty with this one, is there's the bottom, but there's the top. You almost have to go for a high domed oval. I think that's what we'll do. Yep. I think that one can cut the stone. Be 0.5 is my guess to 0.75 pointer. It's going to be pretty. All right, so there we got. We're 1 for 1, or 1 out of 2 so far. Those are the 2 smallest ones. Now we move up a little bit in size. What are we thinking on this one? Which one is this one? This is our very cryptic, deceptive color bar. I don't know where to begin. Right there, it looks like the color bar might be running this way in there, but it also looks like it might be running this way on the top. Let's just take a little bit off of what has to come off, no matter where it's at, and that's the skin. try to get more information to make the right decision. There's a little kernel of black in it. Can you see that little kernel of black down deep in there? This one tried to go black. Let's see. We've got some unhealthy, cracky stuff here. It's going to have to come off. I'm hoping that this one can also be kind of a high dome pointer, little guy. I still don't really know where the color bar is in this, where that color's coming from. I mean, look at that. You want that right there as your face. But that's the back side of that. You're looking at the mineral side, so you can't really face that, realistically. You can face this side. Really, the only chance for a decent sized stone is to face it here or here, but that's where we see the least amount of color. We see our best color on any other angle. Can we take that down right there and get the biggest stone would be if we took that down right there. But if we even start to take that down, that's the wrong choice. We lose any chance of getting a decent size from anything else. We'll put a pin in that and say it's undecided yet. This is the one that has, to me, clear color bars. Do I see red in that color bar right there? Is that like for sure where we want to go? It's down to that middle one. Ooh, that's the thickest color bar. It looks to have more reds than greens. I'm losing that color bar on the top to make, that's the one that was expendable, I hope. And we got to lose this one, this really pretty bright one on this top. Kind of already rolling this into a dome as we go. But it's not showing any color on that face yet. Oh, goodness sakes. It just doesn't face in the logical places to face it. Maybe we're not quite into the color bar there. There might be a little bit of... Because look, if you look at it from this angle, now it looks like that color bar is here, running this way. Where here, it's running like the color bar is parallel to the face here, but angled to the face there. So which one of those am I after? Clearly, it doesn't appear to be that one because we faced it there and didn't get any color out of it. So we tried option B. For I've been in need of someone, as though I've done someone wrong somewhere, but I don't know where. I don't know where. Only me. We winning? Not really. That should be our face. It's wanting the face there. It's wanting the face there with the color bars. Maybe we're close. When I'm just coming down to get close to the color bar. Maybe I'm not down far enough. That's a little better. That's a little better. Maybe we're revealing something here. Look, I'll admit, I'm not facing it right, but I don't know what else to do when the color bar says, hey, I'm right there. See that color bar, two parallel color bars? And you bring it down to it, and the lights just aren't there yet. There might be a little bit more. There might be a little bit more. See, it's not like there's not color there, but it's not facing. I mean, there's your face. You can find a way to wing some color into it, but Lambina, you have to face it perpendicular to the color bar. I'm having zero luck facing it down to the color bar or on the color bar directly. And it's too late to do anything about that with this one, but we're going to take it down so that we kiss the other color bar in there, which would theoretically give us a two-sided stone. It's going to give us the deepest base that we can get. So now they're both right down to the color bar. And very little is coming through. So it doesn't look like these are going to be giveaway stones. So what can we do differently on this one? My approach of going down to the color bar, the difficulty was this one didn't really have any. It just kind of has some color in it. It looks like the color bar is just kind of what's on that fractured top. And that tip right there is where we got color. Don't see any color. In the middle, I don't see any color. Guys, I don't know. There's just nothing. I mean, you got some color in that tip, but what would you do with it? What do you do with it? You got some color underneath that crusty stuff that has to come off the sand, but it's not looking like it's going to face this direction. It's not looking like it's going to face this direction other than right there in that tip. Got no color there. Got a sandy mess here. Sand, deep sand. That sand goes in there a ways. Guys, I have to admit, Lambina has kicked my butt for about the 10th time. I love Lambina. Look at that big chunk of crud just fell out of the face right there. So sand's going to eat the only face on that one that looks possible to get something on. So there's a no-go. 2 definite no's. Still sitting on a maybe here. There's a green color bar in there, but it's not facing. See? I mean, why that color bar is not giving us more there. I don't know the answer to that. But I can tell you I wouldn't buy more Lambina. At least not, I mean, obviously it's me. Everybody else loves it. That's what we got. We got about half a carat of, not much. And I mean, I can keep going down looking for it, hoping it will pop out, but I already know nothing's coming out of it. I'm trying to get it. You can see a flash right there. Right? You can see that there's a green color bar in there. Get her just right, not there. Well, trust me, you can kind of see something in there, but it's always just a little bit beyond where I've gone to until there's nothing left to go to. So that one's going to go to the chip jar. This one, let's face up, or let's dop it up. There's not a lot of color on this side. There's good color on that side. Unless you face it like this. It only faces from this angle. So we really need to take that down just exactly. That would be the top of the dome. That would be our bottom. Maybe that kernel of black in there will make it sparkle. That's what our attempt is going to be, to salvage one right there. This one right here. What was I thinking there? I don't know what to do with that one either. That one's facing better than any of them. I'll show you here in just a second. And the sand might come out. Okay, I mean you can't say that. Whoa, look at that. Now see, if you could get that, something like that to face on a piece that wasn't, you know, half a carat. But I mean, if it would face, if I did it from that direction and made that the bottom. I don't know, guys, it's hard to know what to do on this stuff. Nothing seems to work on it. Alright, that's what we're going to try. That one didn't dop up worth crap. See if it'll hold long enough to shape it at all. When they don't have a flat side on the top to lay them on to start. Look at that whopper. Are we getting anything out of it? Is there even any point in continuing? There's color in there. We can get this sand right here out of the top. Just about right there. Tell you what, the first person that guesses the weight, no, I can't do that because I'd have to. I say first person that guesses the weight, but if I wait at the end of the video, all you gotta do is watch it to the end and then post it. Unless I make that challenge and don't post it till another video. All right, well that's what we got. A little color in it. Certainly under half a carat. All right, here's our last chance. Our last chance for glory. Our last chance to kindle a love affair with Lambina. I'm starting to think that Lambina just has a personal dislike for me. It's hard not to take it personally when other people seem to like it. Seems to cut for them. We're going for a circle. around. Why? Because that's kind of what it wants to be. That's all I do is just kind of see what it's willing to give me. Not try to make it something it's not giving me. So funny shape that by the time we get it down to an actual consistent dome, I don't know what we'll have left. Still see that black kernel in the bottom of it. Getting smaller and smaller to try and get it down to probably time to go to the finer grit. This one totally acts like it wanted to face from the side. I don't think you'll even try to get a uniform dome on it. We'll just try to polish it and see if there's any color in there that'd be pretty to look at. It's kind of went white crystal with a black kernel in it. And a little play of color, but I don't see any point taking any further than that. Just take a little bit of polish on this. This one we actually got closer to a shape. I just don't know if we got anything left after that. There we go. There's our stone. Would somebody want that? If you had two, that's earring sized. That wouldn't be bad for earring sized. For a little navy sized set of earrings. Navy, my granddaughter. Maybe I'll just try a little bit more refining on this one. Okay, that's enough. Okay, here's our 5 stones that we ended up with. Right there. You can tell me whether we were successful or not. There's our round one. It's got a little color in it. I can tell you this one looks way better in the camera right now than it does in person. And some rare few of them do that. Most of them don't look quite as good. But this one, what I'm seeing in the lens, what I'm seeing with my eye, this is way better what you're seeing. So there you go. That's a stone. Should I weigh it? Should I weigh it? I was going to do these as a giveaway, but I don't think anybody would really want them. That one weighs 1.5 carats. Yeah, that surprises me. 1.5 carats. Bigger than I thought. I haven't even cleaned the polishing compound off of them really yet. I just sort of walked them in here. Okay, 1.5 carats. That's not a loss. That's something. Here's our other one that we finished. Again, with the zoom and the nice lighting, this one is showing you a lot more than it's showing. No, I can see that. This one actually is being represented fairly closely. It's just small enough that it's got to be in the right light and that stuff. Look at that. Dang. That just needs more of it. This one is... Goodness sakes. Goodness sakes, 0.93. I was going to be shocked if it was over half. 0.93, just under a carat. Now, neither of these are finished, really. I mean, this one's closer. I did round the bottom there. This one with very minimal cleanup could be... Gosh, that wouldn't make a horrible ring stone. Maybe we're not as bad off as I thought. We got almost 2 carats right there. This one right here, it just could tell that that blue... And there's our face. But there's not really anything to make out of that. That blue where I wanted to dome it right there is just... We lost it on this side. There wasn't enough there. That's just... And then we got that giant sand spot. So that one really didn't turn anything. This one had the best potential. And those 2 pieces cracked in half. They're still probably... Look at the little crumb piece. And then... that sand right there is what caused the break. And that one to me was our best potential for something really good. This is a little triangle from the other piece. It doesn't have any color in that back, the rounded corner of the triangle really, but it's got a subtle green flash. Very directional. Which I wouldn't think. That's pretty, that's cool, but it's very directional. These things want to face, however you face them, they wanted to face some way else. I'm thinking that, man, if I had another 5, I probably would just try to go perpendicular to the color bar, because it is not working for me to working with the color bar. If anybody wants to give me any feedback on that, by all means, I'm open. But anyway, I think to get that taste out of my mouth, I need to go back to my old faithful little Cooper Petey. Look at that color bar. How about we go cut that one? Not for this video. This one will be too long. Or how about we cut that green? That one's kind of an awkward shape, but... This one's got a crack right there. Right there. Then I'm going to lose some on. But there's another nice stone right there. Which one should I cut right now? Which one should I go out and cut? That one's got a big, thick color bar. I don't know how bright it is. Possibly even thick enough to be double-sided. Anyway, I'm talking about stuff that doesn't count for this video. So anyway, remember the rules. Remember the rules. Comment on any one of my videos by answering a question within the video. And we'll find something that's cool, one of these that's cool, that I think someone might like. We'll do it as a giveaway, be random, but the more videos you comment on and do that with, you can have 1 entry per video. As long as you're subscribed, you comment with an answer to a question, you're entered. Thanks for watching.